We're going on an adventure to go identify plants. Fellow TikToker Alexis Nicole started posting about foraging, which is the coolest thing ever, where basically you find awesome plants that you're able to eat out in nature, right? I want to start doing that. But first, I want to start getting better at identifying plants because I don't want to eat things that are going to hurt me. So I've got some awesome field guides here. I'm at a local trail and we're going to find some awesome plants. Check out this first one. So the first plant I found has these gorgeous berries, these 5-point leaves, and pretty white flowers. They are the Thimbleberry. I cross-identified in 2 different books just to make sure. Overall, a super easy plant to begin with. One of the identifiers is very fuzzy leaves on both sides of the leaves. Let's check it out. It is. Oh. The pretty berries are supposed to taste like raspberries, but I'm in a park where I can't forage. So like we discussed, the thimbleberry is edible. And apparently, fun fact here, the large fuzzy maple-like leaves are safe to use for emergency toilet paper. So if you're ever in the woods and you really gotta go, well, now you know. I hope I never have to test that theory. The thimbleberries are a great source for vitamins A and C with trace amounts of potassium, calcium, and iron. Hey guys, so I'm still out in the forest finding new plants to identify. I am loving this. It has been so great so far. And I found another plant. This beautiful berry and plant is the red huckleberry. How cool! It is edible. You supposedly taste kind of like a cranberry. I verified through 2 different field guides here that it is the red huckleberry. And although I'm super certain that I identified it correctly, I cannot try it here. I have to get to different types of trails to do that. This is in a park that I'm not allowed to forage. But I'm excited that I got to identify it. Yay! So these little berries have a really cool history on the Oregon coast. They were used to help catch fish. They'd throw them into the streams, and then Aboriginal groups would use them to eat. And so they were used in cakes and stored and dried like raisins. There's all sorts of different ways that they were used. So I cannot wait to find them on a trail that I can actually eat. Okay, so the red huckleberry is edible, and there's this really cool legend that comes from the Alsea tribe that says that the red huckleberry was created by Asen, a monstrous ogre of the woods, and those who ate the berry lost their reason and were carried off to the woods. Yikes. The red huckleberries are an excellent source for vitamin C, carotene, and flavonoids, which provide antioxidants. Hey guys, still out here identifying plants so I can become a forager. This next plant that I found is not edible, but its history is so cool I had to share it with you. This plant right here is known as Oceanspray. Woo! And this guy right here, I have to share this part with you. First of all, here's a beautiful bush. So Oceanspray has another name, also known as Ironwood. That's the problem with common names. I should really be getting to know the scientific names, but I'm really bad at the Latin. Anyways, but it was known as Ironwood because got all tongue-tied. Anyways, it is known as Ironwood for the strength of the wood, and the strength of the wood was increased by heating it over fire, which is so cool. But here, listen to this cool list. Digging sticks, spears, harpoon shafts, bows, arrow shafts, knitting needles, all sorts of different things. Then it was also used, it was even used as nails for construction. That's how tough this wood is. So cool. Our plant with many names, Oceanspray, Ironwood, and Creambush, is not edible. Although some native groups would make an infusion from the brownish fruiting clusters to treat diarrhea in children, they also used it to treat measles, chickenpox, and used it as a blood tonic.